Welcome back to another video. Today we have a Firestorm, Divine Champions Firestorm box opening from Elestrals. Picked this up from Mad Games Hobby Shop. So let's see if we can pull anything crazy out of here. What are we looking for in this set? Majersa, Carry Off, Flame Moth. Those are the and Kyla Surge. Those are the full arts of the set. Okay, let's get on into it. See what our box topper is. Boom. Never mind. We have to open that back up to find it. Let's take all the packs out. 24 packs of Firestorm. Starting now. It'd be really nice to get a God pack out of this box. I know my friend Chris pulled a God pack out of Firestorm, and he got 2 serialized, and obviously the rest are stellar as well. Let's jump on into it. We'll start with the wobbly pile. How's everyone doing today? I'm having a pretty good day, if I do say so myself. Just another Thursday, ready for it to be Friday, payday. A rare Chrysor. This Chrysor in your hand can special ascend from Sorlet with the wind during the battle phase of Sorlet destroyed an Elestral in battle this turn. I think this is in the most recent starter deck for Aeolus, if I remember correctly. Did you guys pre-order any of Snow Shade yet? I ordered both the sets of starter decks, the double dueling the starter decks, and a booster of Snow Shade, which I'm very excited for, but obviously it's not coming out for another month or another 2 months at time of recording. Ooh, foil Zeus. That's a hit. Set that aside. Very nice. Yeah, Snow Shade's looking really cool. I've been liking all the spoilers we've been getting. I almost called it Cypher, but Severing Spirits seems like it could be a really, really powerful mechanic for the game. Another Chrysor. Getting to put spirits out without being underneath anything that are 1/1s. Pretty powerful. If you can set up really like a turn 1, 2 or 3 cost Elestral by severing off of Hades a couple times, you could really be looking at putting some insane damage out on the board. Or just a monster that's an Elestral that's really hard to out, like Carry Off or something. Yeah. It'll be interesting to see just how powerful of an effect Sever is, but I think it's going to be an insanely powerful effect. Game-breakingly powerful. And I'm glad Hades is powerful, because I feel like a lot of times games make Hades pretty weak, or stories make him weak, when he is the eldest of the gods. I believe, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure he's the oldest of the 3 brothers, Poseidon, Zeus, and Hades. And just his domain being the underworld should make him one of the most powerful beings in existence, since, and well, you know, everyone eventually goes there. Foil Spirit and Pandolins. Yeah, no matter how strong you are, you will eventually end up in Hades. Set that aside, I didn't need that. Hibernation. Where's my multicolored pile? Right there. Refuse to Tennis Strike. And Terrastar. Foil. what are you guys looking forward to coming out in the next set? Obviously, it's focused on Lunar and Frost for Hades and Athena, but that's not the only focus. I think Earth and Nature, like the green one, is coming out alongside Aries. Aries is the other focus. So Solar, Frost, Lunar, Earth are the colors coming out for this next set. Hestia's Hearth. Enchant fire from your underworld to a card on your field. Then, if that card was Hestia or a champion of Hestia, you can enchant an additional fire from your underworld to it. That is really good. Put that aside for bears. There's a couple more Escaped from Tartarus cards coming out in the next set. I don't remember which ones they are. I know it's really bad of me, like talking about all these things that I don't fully remember. I should have done my research right before this video again. Poseidon's Fury is our rare. I can't say that I'm the biggest fan of Lunar. I tried the Lunar starter deck last night at our LGS, the library, who has open game night. We had 4 people playing Elestrals last night, and I wasn't the biggest fan of it. I'm trying to play all of the starter decks to really get a feel for what I enjoy the most, and just was not, like, having to have something on your opponent's board to suppress, and like so many cards that care about suppressing, like you almost have to be ahead to make it work, because like your guys are tiny and that makes it harder to win combat when you can't win combat. Spinosect. Like, what's the point of suppressing something if it's just going to get its effects back the following turn if you can't run it over in combat? That's what I'm trying to say. Now, if suppressing it also negated its effect on the chain, then I'd be much more interested in playing around with it, because Effect Veiler is a very powerful card in Yu-Gi-Oh! Infinite Impermanence is better, but yeah, you know what I'm saying. Negation is negation, but if your negation doesn't actually negate something, and it just is like, oh yeah, your effect, it resolves even if I have something that could have negated it, it's not very good. Double all 3. Hold on, and we got the other foil, the Nixamira, Risen and Fallen Forms. We just got these guys back to back to back to back. Sirocco of Notice, Mistral of Borealis, Monsoon of Eris, and Breeze of Zephyros. All of the wind splash spells. See, like, spells like that make me think that Limited would be an interesting environment for them to explore more of. Like, oh, these colors are being splashed. I should focus on taking Wind Fire, like, to get that effect. Majursa. Like, oh, it's such a good effect to be able to mill somebody and make it so they can't attack if they don't have a wind or a fire spirit enchanted. Although maybe making a cube with those spells, it would feel like you'd want to lean into wind a lot, because at least from Firestorm perspective, all of the splash cards seem to have wind that are not creatures. Sorry. Just wanted to clean this up just a little bit. Almost halfway through the box. Nothing too crazy. The Zeus was nice, but that's been, I think, the best thing we've pulled so far. And I already have multiple playsets of Zeus. Flamoth foil. Your opponent's Elestrals get -1 attack and -1 defense for each Nimbug and Charcoon in your underworld. You can destroy a Foley Forest on your field, and if you do, destroy all cards on the field except for this Flamoth. That is just Dark Hole plus Heavy Storm. That's pretty good. There's a pretty dang good effect. And it's just a blanket AoE for all Elestrals. Good luck sticking something, especially because the Nimbug wants to be discarded to search for more things. It's a really powerful effect. Monsoon, Mistral, Breeze. See, they just all come in this pack together. Voltempest. Come on, Elestrals, don't seed your packs all the same. I know when I get one, I'm going to get a couple more. Lospire, Glauby, Javalantis, Carry Off, and a Luminape. Last pack of one of the sides. Got to be exactly halfway done in a second. Lucky, Werepup, Whale Lance, Refuse, Titanic Strike, Dracadoodle, and Owloon. Now these ones are starting to get messed up. We'll put these off down here now. I opened another Firestorm box on another video, and I pulled 0 hibernations, I think. So the fact that we've pulled 2 in half of a box makes me feel like it's short print or something. Because it's a card I would definitely like to play in Bears. Again, and then Voltempest, the exact same pack as the other one that we found those in. I wonder if that's a problem other people have had with this set. Charcoon, Chivalroar, and a foil Solar Charged. Very nice. Alright, let's crack into the next one. Titanostock, Spy Nymph, Nemistar, Arachne's Lair, Foley Forest, Lyca Void, Torch of Hestia, Anvil of Hephaestus, Magesia, and an Owloon. Tritalia, Rumicoil, Reforge, Hibernation, Sparkit, Caduceus of Hermes, Teleria of Hermes, Sirocco of Notice, and Hermes. Oh, it was like they were heralding him. Pandasin, Titanostock, Arachne's Lair. Oh, we got a foil in the back. Arachne's Lair, Foley Forest, Reforge, and Shock, Charcoon, Chivalroar, and Poseidon. So we've pulled 3 Divines out of this box. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Fix up our piles again because they're starting to get a little wonky. They've got that new card slip. On to the next pack. Alright, well there's 4 hibernations. Another Dracadoodle. Here we go. Let's see if we can pull something crazy. Like a full art would be nice. I think you're supposed to get 1 in every box. Or at least 1 in every box. Broomalinx and a Owloon. First Broomalinx, Champion of Kaon. When you cast this Broomalinx, you can search your deck for a Mountains of Borealis or Blizzard. Add it to your hand. So it's a field spell searcher, or it gets you a counter rune in Blizzard. Warmite, Ignector, Kitemite, Urscoat, Frigicub, Monsoon of Eris, Mistral Borealis, Breeze of Zephyros, Hestia. Alright, did we pull every single divine out of this box you could pull? That's 4 unique divines. Well, it's nice to have them because you kind of need them to build decks. Would like to see some full arts. Glauby, Javelantis, Whalelance, and ooh, a Stellar Pandasin. Very nice, very nice. First Stellar of the box. You can enchant up to 2 Earth from your Underworld to your Spirit deck. You can return up to 2 Earth Spirits from your Underworld to your Spirit deck if your Demeter is enchanted. We haven't pulled Demeter. That is a cool card nonetheless. Pretty sure that's a once per turn. Ooh, Spectrus. Very nice. Foil Spectrus. This Spectrus can be special cast from your hand with Lunar if your opponent has at least 1 suppressed card. See, I feel like if there was a playset of this in the Artemis deck, it would make it so much better. Because then you have good tribute fodder. Because then Artemis goes, okay, suppress, special Spectrus, normal into a 2-cost Elestral. And it's not a once per turn, so you can like special cast 3 of them. That'd be kind of nutty. Zeus's Call. What do you think the Zeus's Call sounds like? I guess you'd probably assume it sounds like thunderclapping. At least that would be my guess. Exaltus, Champion of Apollo, foil. Almost done with this box. Still waiting for a full art or a serialized card. So far we got a reverse stellar and that's it. Hermes Trickery. It's like Zeus's Call. It's a Hermes specific spell. Zeus's Call, now that I've mentioned it, can only be played if Zeus is enchanted. Search your deck for a champion of Zeus and add it to your hand for 1. And then Hermes is the same, only can be played if Hermes is enchanted. Destroy an Elestral on your field. If you do, special cast another Elestral from your underworld using only spirits that were enchanting the destroyed Elestral. So it's like a swap. You could destroy an attack position Elestral to get an Elestral with bigger defense that might survive, and then you can set up for a tribute play, or vice versa. Pandison, Titanistock. Ooh, I think we have our full art here. Sorlet, Carrion, Cockatoodle, Whale Lance, Griffuse, Titanostrike, Torchin full art, very nice. End of the Pyro. Alright, well I think that means that this box is now tapped, but maybe not. I won't write it off just yet. Stranger things have happened. Would love to pull a God Pack. Parachne Foil. Not a God Pack. Spine Nymph. Kite Mite. Urscope. Fridge Cub. Whale Lance. Griffuse. Titanostrike. Floranchi. And Taratlus. Final 2 packs. We'll save Hermes for last. Dratata, Rumacole, Bunnylynx, Soulbell, Plucky, and Kylashok, Charcoon, Chivalroar, Ampharix. English, easy language. And our last pack. What could it be now? Scout, Warmite, Werepup, Nemistar, Arachne's Lair, Like a Void, Torch of Hestia, Anvil of Hephaestus, Second Majursa. Well, here are our 2 really big hits out of the box. Torchin, Champion of Hestia. When you cast this Torchin, you can search your deck for a Hestia or a Torch of Hestia and add it to your hand. You can Nexus Fire. And then Pandison, Champion of Demeter, Reverse Stellar. You can return up to 2 Earth Spirits from your Underworld to your Spirit deck if Demeter is enchanted. Alright, let's get into this box topper. Voltempest, very nice. Well, thank you guys for tuning in to today's video. We'll catch you on the next one. Thank you guys for tuning into today's video. If you guys are interested in seeing more pulls like this Zeus, next time we'll make sure we crack it on camera. Maybe we can pull another Stellar Rare serialized, huh? Make sure you leave a like, a follow, comment if you like it a lot, and make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.